He's a Ken doll, for Christ's sakes, and I'm a Jar Jar Binks action figure. How can I compete with that? I take it you're referring to your lunch date with the German, said my friend Felix. That man was no ordinary German. He was a towering totem for the Aryan race, for God's sakes. I can't date him. He's too beautiful. It was true. I'd sat through an hour-long lunch of blonde hair, blue eyes, intimidation for days, and all I could stomach was a piece of toast. I couldn't even remember what I said or if I stopped talking long enough to hear his beautifully accented German voice. To have a boyfriend like that, said Felix, is to live like a hunted animal. Everybody wants to fuck him and wants you dead so they can. Personally, he says, I like 'em ugly sexy. You can get used to their looks, but you gotta have that animal magnetism to get you going. That's my barbecue. I thought about it and decided that with all the super pretty peeps that I've gone out with, I've always felt that I'd had to do all the work to get them to like me. Whether or not this is true is unclear, but that's how it occurred to me. And isn't it about being comfortable with your potential partner? So somehow my online profile had gotten this German interested in sending me a flirt. Likely it was my neck-down torso shot showing my six-pack abs. A facet people strive for that I just happen to have because I don't eat enough. Starving artist saga aside, when he sent me his own body shots, I thought, oh, great, this will be the shortest date in history. He'll either turn on his heels when he looks at me, or he'll be polite enough to sit through making small talk until the check comes. Thankfully, it was the latter that came to pass. Did I create a self-fulfilling prophecy? Probably. But how do I avoid it? I mean, confidence only goes so far when you feel like you're dating out of your league. The tragedy is, I'm my own worst obstacle. The tighter I hold on to my baggage, the more I seem to be able to carry. I know this is my own struggle with self-esteem. We all have it to some degree. I mean, fugly I'm not, but I don't think I'm hot. So I work what I got, and Adonises can rot. Anyway, I've always been more comfortable dating normal, handsome guys, kind of like a David Letterman type as opposed to a George Clooney. Okay, wait, not David Letterman, but maybe an Anderson Cooper. Now that I'm full of anxiety about this German, because I don't really know what to do about it. I mean, I feel like I put on a performance and got booed off the stage. I don't even know what to say to him in an email or something. Hey, boys. Should I just hide under a rock? But how would that help me in the future? I decided that if I was going to face my fears, I wasn't going to cower. I was going to send him an email. So I sent him this email. Hey, mister, I enjoyed meeting you for lunch the other day, and I was kind of nervous, but this blind date thing, kind of gets me... Anyway, to be honest, when I'm really attracted to somebody, I get a little tongue-tied. I'm sure if we met for cocktails, I'd be looser-lipped. But anyway, you're an interesting guy, and whether or not it's in the stars that we hook up remains to be seen, but I'd love to keep in touch. After I'd sent it, I felt a little more empowered. I mean, I knew he wouldn't respond, since ignore away seems to be the current trend, and you practically have to have a vision of the Virgin or a mutual stigmata to get you a second date. But at least I gave a reason for my awkwardness. Maybe it's because I don't think I deserve to date somebody beautiful that I'm nervous. Or maybe it's because I'm simply prefer being equally attracted to my match. Who knows? All I can say is dating somebody that's really beautiful can be a battle. So Dating Bradford wants to know, when with a date too fair to mate, how do you escape the beauty bait?